Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Vigor gun guide. Today we're going to be looking at the Thompson. If you're wondering why I didn't do the Puko and the Silver Pigeon, the Puko and the other knives for that matter do not work in the firing range. As for the Silver Pigeon, it is a 3-shot kill on all of these pumpkin head boys, even from like a foot away, so obviously that's incorrect. If that gets fixed, you'll see a Silver Pigeon gun guide. So as for every gun guide, we have 4 sections: general info, accuracy, shots to kill, and my personal tips. Let's start off with general info. The Thompson is a fully automatic submachine gun. It takes 45 ACP ammo. It holds 30 bullets in a mag, but if you reload after you've already loaded your 30 bullets, you will chamber a bullet, making it 31. The Thompson has 2 fire modes, auto fire and single fire. And here's a quick look at the iron sights. Alright, now we move on to accuracy. The Thompson's accuracy is quite nice for a submachine gun. It's actually more of an AR accuracy, which helps it a ton. Here's the accuracy while standing, crouched, and prone is, of course, 100% accurate. Here's a comparison of the auto versus single fire accuracy. Do keep in mind, I will not be doing any recoil reduction with the right thumbstick. Now let's move on to shots to kill. So this is what the range is going to look like in our shots to kill category. Alright, first up, let's start with close range. Close range is going to be 1 to the head, 6 to the chest, and 7 to the legs. So for mid-range, I feel like this pumpkin guy is a little bit too close to be mid-range, so I'm going to back up as far as I can in this tent without leaving the firing range, of course. Alright, so for mid-range, we have, once again, 1 to the head. We have 7 to the chest, which is 1 up from close range. And we're going to have 8 to the legs, which is, again, 1 up from close range. Alright, so our pumpkin boy at long range is actually going to be the exact same as mid-range. So we're going to move on to very long range. Before I start shooting at very long range, I will just give you a quick little tip here. The bullet drop here is quite heavy, so this is what that looks like from this range. Just keep that in mind when you're shooting at long ranges. But for very long range, once again, it's 1 to the head. It's going to be 8 to the chest, which is 1 up from mid and long range. Finally, it's going to be 9 to the legs, which is once again 1 up from mid and long range. Alright, so finally, we're moving on to my personal tips. I don't really have much to say about this. It's a very good submachine gun. I feel like this gun is always classified as a submachine gun, but it's very close to more of an AR. It's a very good gun to use up close. It shreds up close, as you can see, just from its high fire rate, and it has pretty darn good accuracy for a sub. Even at mid-range, you're not going to have much of a problem auto-firing someone, but when it comes to long ranges, you definitely want to crouch or go prone. The accuracy boost is going to help you a ton, and also single shot as much as you can at range, because the auto-fire has way too much recoil to even get close to hitting anything at range. I would pretty much never ever use the iron sights on this gun. A lot of the iron sights in this game have the issue where they shoot above the target. I can show you an example of that right now. So if we're aiming for this plate, you can see this is clearly above the target, but it's still going to break it. I'll give you another example. Clearly aim above the plate. If I shoot, it's still going to break it. I'm not sure why that is. I'm pretty sure it's just a bug that will eventually get fixed, but until then, I would definitely just stick to third person. Even for far ranges, just kind of go prone, and you'll have that 100% accuracy, especially because these iron sights will mess up with your drop at long ranges. So I would highly go against using iron sights. That's all for my personal tips. Honestly, the Thompson is a pretty solid weapon. I don't really need to give you too many pointers for this, just because it's a simple weapon to use. Just know when to switch between single and auto fire at range, just because if you're auto firing at range, you're probably going to have some issues. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it, and I hope I helped you learn a little bit more about the Thompson and how to use it in-game. As always, there's more gun guides coming for Vigor, so make sure to like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching.